MegaBonk is the newest indie roguelite to drop the scene. It came out September 18th, and I'm here to tell you that it might just be the hidden gem that some people are looking for, something to scratch that itch. Now, before I get into that, let me talk about some basic stuff about this game. You know, the indie dev is Vedinad. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but he's been advertising this game like crazy on TikTok, and I've seen it come up on my For You page. But before that, I actually saw this game on the Steam Game Next Fest, and that's how I got interested in it. And it had a demo for a long time, which anyone was able to play, and it was a lot of fun. Even though it was just a demo, I unlocked almost everything, as you can see on the screen here. But it has a pretty cool art style in general, and the roguelite gameplay that you get in here, it's very akin to Vampire Survivors, except imagine a 3D environment with very unique characters, amazing music, and it's just like, who wouldn't want to play as a fox mage battling through like a bunch of like flying heads or like random green slimes or whatever you may have. It's an amazing experience. But yeah, you know, MegaBonk is a roguelike survival game, like I said, akin to Vampire Survivors, and you just fight these hordes of enemies, and then it progressively gets like harder and harder, and there's a timer at the top, because once you run out of time on that stage, a horde comes in, and they just get progressively harder by the second. But meanwhile, the timer is like, you know, it's slow and steady. It's like, hey, you should probably beat the boss by then and go to the next stage. You could choose not to, though. But you grab loot around the way. You buy chests that get, you know, progressively, I feel like I'm saying that a lot, more and more expensive. And it's sort of like, think of a, you know, Risk of Rain, in the sense where you go around looting, you kill enemies to get the money to loot. And then once you pick up the chest, you could get different items of different rarities depending on just pure RNG. So you get like a gold item, which is the best tier. You get a green, you could get a common, you could get a rare. It just all depends on your luck, and that's part of the amazing thing about these roguelike games. Every run is different. Every run can be a god run, but you especially know you got a god run when you're just getting the best items straight off the bat. And then another thing is XP. You kill enemies, you get XP, obviously, but you can level up, and upon leveling up, you have a chance to upgrade something, and that's another thing. So it's like you're just getting like overstimulated with pickups, weapons, and items. So I think that's very cool. And again, it's very random in the rarity. So maybe you'll be like, fuck, this gives me more projectiles, but it's a lower rarity, while this one is a higher rarity and it gives me more XP over time. So you just have to make that decision of like, would I rather have more XP now and be good in long run, or would I rather get this lower rarity tier item but have it be more useful right now? It's just little decisions like that you have to make, and each character starts with their own, like, I guess, unique weapon. You could say you could pick up that weapon for another character because you could stack them, but it's really just, how do you want to start off this run? What build are you going toward? And you could pivot midway, you could change it up entirely. It's just sort of like a friendly nudge toward the right direction. Plus each character has unique things, like the fox. As you level up, you get more luck. With the skeleton, the skateboarding skeleton, you actually gain speed over time as long as you don't get hit. Once you get hit, it resets, so you especially don't want to get hit, because if you get hit late game as a skeleton with a skateboard, I forgot his name. I should probably seen it. But everything gets fucked because you're just dead, basically. But there's over 240 in-game quests, which give you like a decent bit of coins to buy more characters, weapons, and random goodies. There's over 70 unique items with different synergies with each one. So it's just like, it's cool. It's cool. You could get all these abilities too, and you could just continue on. It's new, and they're probably going to add more. It's amazing. Now, I feel like I've glaze this game enough for you guys to get a general sense of how I feel about it. It has some really good strengths. Like, the replay value is insane. Like I said, I was playing the demo so many times. I think I have like 12 hours in the demo, and that was just the demo alone, and didn't have a lot of unlocks, and nor did it have the other stages or even like good music. I'm pretty sure it was like devoid of music, or at least I lowered it, one of the two. But the music in this game, let me just touch on that. It is amazing. It is amazing. I really like it. What I would say is like the art style is really appealing. It's cool. It has a good charm to it, and like I said, the gameplay loop overall is good. The weaknesses of this game, I would say, is just that it's new. Maybe I personally, for what it is and the price value of $10, I don't think it has any solid weaknesses. But I don't want to be extremely biased, so I'll just say that because it's new, it might be buggier. There might not be as many features as someone would expect. Maybe they would want more. But I promise you, for the price tag that you're getting this game at, you will have more than enough replay value for this game. This is definitely a game for all my roguelite lovers. And again, if you're into Vampire Survivors, and they have a Deep Rock Galactic game that's sort of like this, where it's Vampire Survivors like, where you don't necessarily click or attack or do anything of the sort, but it's going to automatically attack for you, and all you'll be doing is controlling the movement, exploring the map, deciding what items you want. And it's a very satisfying thing to just see enemies get demolished by your super OP build, or maybe it's intense and you invested everything into getting XP early because you got a bunch of tomes and different stuff that was catered toward that. So in the long run, you'd be better off. But right now, you're struggling to survive. Enemies are super strong. You're doing everything you can. It's just, there's different ways to play. There's different ways to enjoy the game. And this is for all those people. If you like Risk of Rain 2, like I said, this is less, you're not going to be doing a lot of actions. But if you want like a little slice of that, of just like, hey, you go around fucking shit up, summoning bosses, getting more items. And just, I think that's the main thing, is just the item palooza. Like just being overloaded with all these items is amazing. I like that. Just the freedom of choice of seeing all these options to select from and see what I want to cater my build toward. Just, amazing experience. Love that. Chef's kiss right there. But yeah, wrapping everything up, I feel like I've touched on everything I could have with this game. Hopefully I put you on a bit. Hopefully you're looking at the background footage and being like, you know what, this does look interesting. I'll take a flyer on this for $10, because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And like, it's just fun making like some super like intense builds that just fuck everything up in the game. Or even I find it fun just trying my best to survive with this like build that's going to work in the long run, where I get like a bunch of XP tombs and I'm just like, okay, I'm getting a fuck ton of XP. I'm gonna level up a ton as soon as I get one OP weapon and start killing stuff. And then it's just like, nope, I didn't get any upgrades. I didn't get anything. And it's just like, well, I did all that for nothing. But definitely tell me if you think this is more of your style, if you think this might be a hidden gem as well, or if you're already playing it. A lot of the Steam reviews love this game. It's all like 98% positive. So give this a shot if you like roguelites. Give this a shot if you like any sort of roguelite, is what I'll say. Any at all. I mean, unless it's something like Hades or something and you see this isn't the same exact loop. So just give it a shot. Just look at, you're watching the gameplay. You're seeing it all. I know you're seeing the positive reviews on Steam. Come on, it's asking for your $10. And you're supporting an indie dev. A cool guy too. If you look at his TikTok page, he seems like a chill dude. But yeah, let me know if it's your style or not, if it looks interesting, and if you think this is the hidden gem that I said it was from before. All of you, let me know down in the comments below. Peace.